Welcome back to the final episode of Survival New Lands. It's been a long time coming. This is 54 episodes. Very successful playthrough. We got a bunch of stuff yet to do on this episode before we wrap up. Let's see, we want to get some more products sold here. We got to take the corn to the cereal factory, and then the oats is going to go to the railroad north. We'll use the small trailer for that. The soybeans won't sell until July. And we still need the barley for our chickens yet. So we'll wait on that and probably sell that. That'll probably be the last thing we sell, actually. Yeah, so there won't be any more planting. We'll just have to pick what we have for our... Well, we got sunflowers, and then... What was the other one? Canola, I think it was? It is canola. Like I said, it was a very good, successful playthrough. We had fun. Did we... I think we actually have to still... Yeah, we do have to try out that new weeder yet that we exchanged. So we'll do that after we get this sold, and then before we get to February. Let's see, the cereal factory was down there. We'll just send this down on a worker. And get close. I think our trailer was over on the backside here. Yeah, it's a lot of work put into this map. It's going to be sad to see it go. We'll still, I mean, I'll still keep it, like if there was ever... You know, once in a blue moon I'd pop back in on it. But the thing is, most of these buildings are mods, so you'd have to re-download the mods, and I don't know if they're going to be in the bot hub anymore, or how that would work. Everything would probably be gone. The land would still be here, though. I suppose the silo would still be here if we had the AGI pack and all that good stuff. Let's see. Oats. But yeah, it's very exciting. We do have to move on. I'm going to be doing Elma, Missouri. If there's any fans of a Midwestern map. We kind of already did one with Ohio Richlands. I had fun with that playthrough. I want to do another one with some bigger equipment. We're going to start with probably about around $2 million and some starting equipment. Yeah, it's quite a bit to start with. But I do want to get to like cotton harvesting and all that stuff. And without delay. It's going to be a kind of a short series. That'll be our last series before we start the Farm Sim 25. So it'll probably be around like, I kind of figure around 16 episodes, give or take. We'll see how it goes. Alright, oats on deck here. Tip side. There we go. Nice load though. $19,525. Alright, we'll send this back on a worker and we'll deliver our corn. Let's see, we'll need this for our soybeans. We'll just park it here. And then we'll run up and do our weeding. That was one of the things I kind of wanted to do for this playthrough, was try out that Horsepack weeder. Didn't really get to use it a whole lot. And when 25 comes out, probably won't ever use it, so... Unless they bring it... They'll probably bring it to the base game. Seems to be what they usually do. Because I thought I remember in the trailer, like, auto-tracked with the rows, but I don't think it does that. I'm not absolutely sure. I kind of wish we would have had this a little earlier in the playthrough just because of how wide it is, but we do have it now. Like I said, it was on sale for those that watched that other episode. It was a previous episode. Okay, let's Yeah, see, it's shifting. It's actually I thought it did it in the rows, but it does it with the, right off the hitch of the tractor there. You can see it moving back and forth. It's kind of interesting. Let's drive straight. Yeah, it's definitely staying in the rows. They're attempting to. I'm so concentrated on it, I'm missing some. I think we're able to advance. Let's double check. And we just got lettuce next and honey. The weeding's all taken care of. So we just got to let those grow. We're not going to be touching the grass anymore. So yeah, we'll go ahead and advance. And then we'll grab the cube trailer and load up that lettuce. Yes, it looks like the lettuce will be going to Max Watcher, our favorite place to deliver. Very close and simple. We'll take the pickup truck. Been actually sitting up here for a while. We gotta get this back at the house. Although I suppose we will need it for the honey yet. But we could actually... Well, we can get a lot. We could load up some this month here. There's still gonna be a little more spawning. I don't think I can shut the honey off. So it's possible we could make another delivery next year. I will shut the garden off after we... Well, probably before we get the pallets loaded since it's already done. We gotta make sure we got some room here. Might have to get one final shot, overhead shot of all the sunflowers right before they turn brown. Actually, I think they're growing pretty quick here. Might use that as a thumbnail. That looks like about it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and shut that off. There's not enough for another pallet, so yeah, I guess it'll just be the... Wow, just 4 pallets? It's hardly worth hooking up the trailer for that. Oops, don't knock it in the garden. Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and load up that honey in our other trailer. Since this is all we're doing this month. Yeah, in Farm Sim 25, I'll probably play the Asian map. That'll be the new one. I'm sure a lot of people will probably be doing that one. But originally I probably would have wanted to do the American map, but since I'm going to be doing Alma, Missouri here, I'll do the Asian map. I think it'd be kind of good to do the Asian one. We can have a smaller farm. Probably not going to have power tools, so I can't really... I'll have to play it quite legitly. Be careful of not tipping over the equipment. That's one of the big issues. You tip over and you can't really flip it without super strength or something. I was going to say that this is probably our last delivery here, but I don't think it will be. I think we're going to have eggs yet. That'll probably most likely come here. $12,400. We'll park it on the cement this time, since it'll most likely be sitting there for a while. Okay, let's go ahead and tackle that honey. We'll get it loaded up what we can, and then we'll advance and then we'll do the rest of it. Alright, that wasn't too bad doing 4 pallets at once. I'm sure there'll be a few more that'll spawn yet. I think we're good for this month. Chickens were still good on food. Ooh, actually our sheep are in dire need for some. We ain't selling the wool until May. So we gotta actually feed them one last time. I think it'll just be the last time. Like this grass ended up lasting us for the entire playthrough. We could clear a spot, it'd be nice to have area for the trailers, but I guess we kind of have them by the silo anyway over there. It would be too hard to back in that new one we got with the dolly. March, April, May. Yeah, that should last us, I think, until May. Shouldn't have to worry about them anymore. The water was good, right? It's decent. Alright, I'll get this back up to the house, and then we'll see you in March. We'll probably have to feed the chickens yet with the scoop here. I'll just set it back in the shed here for now. So we can get advanced to March and get our honey sold. Okay. Alright, looks like we got a pallet and an 1/8, I guess. If we do go another year, like I said, I can't shut the production off here for the honey. We could delete it, I suppose. Maybe we'll do that. This episode's already kind of getting... It will get long time we get the sunflowers cut. Well, all 4 fields cut. We got all 4 of them to do. So initially, I think, like, getting going on, like, a honey process is a little spendy. But it's sure been nice once it got going, because we obviously don't have to do anything with it. It's nice and passive. I'll put this on this side. It looks like we're leaning to the right. Try to balance it out a little bit. Oops. Still looks like it ain't gonna cut it. We'll make it work. We'll try to make it work. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're gonna sell the honey pots here. They've done good. 7,059 months we had that. And this one we had 126 months. Alright, that is done. So we don't have to worry about any more popping up. Again, we could do it another year, but I think like time we get the last fields cut, it's just gonna be a lot to get done. Okay, we have arrived. The pallets are getting a little rambunctious. We gotta be fairly close on these if I remember right. Take it nice and easy. We might have to back out. Oh, we might be able to swing that. There we go. Let's see how much that was a total. Looks like 31,498. Ah, we're actually gonna need this trailer yet for the wool. It's just about ready to put it away. We'll keep it out here. I guess I can park in front of the cedars and that planter. We ain't gonna need those anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and take a nap, and then we'll probably have to feed the chickens. We'll check on our fields here. Looks like that canola might get done before the sunflowers. Yep, as predicted, the chickens will need some food. The sheep are a little low on water, but actually that'll last us because May is when we're going to sell our sheep. That's when our wool delivers. So we'll just go ahead and take care of the chickens. Guess we'll probably fill it all the way up. And then just leave the bucket by the pen. We're gonna have a lot of barley to sell. We were ready for a few years, let's put it that way. But the time has come to advance our playthrough and move on. Ooh, the sunflowers are getting close. They weren't that green yet, though. Yeah, they're like a lighter green. I'm thinking they got one more cycle yet. Let's walk up by them and see what they look like. I really would hate to miss the thumbnail. I'm gonna get a shot just in case. We'll get our house in there as well. Alright, I think that should do. Let's go ahead and take a nap, and then we'll get on with the selling of the sheep and the wool. Yeah, it looks like the sunflowers are still good. They didn't really open up anymore. They're just kind of a couple months of the same stage. Okay, the sheep. Ooh, it looks like all three of these fields might get done soon. Are out of water, close to it, are topped up on wool. But it's time to sell the sheep. They've done us well. Looks like they ate all that grass down. I think I did put some shrubs in there when I had the pen here, but it looks like they ate it all down. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. It's like, yeah, all 15 at once. So we're going to get 14,250. Done. One less responsibility off the plate. I went ahead and took a chance. We'll put these on the trailer. Looks like we're free to park here. And these will be delivering to Transport Company in Height. The other one was Transport Company at half the price. I hate to do it, but I think we're going to just do the non-height. It's kind of like a waste of money when we could get more, but we really do need to get onto that field harvesting. That'd be about half the price. We'll look at it this way, we haven't done that delivery yet. Alright, so this should be right in front We'll just back in. And then whatever we get, we could have probably doubled had we brought up a loader and put them up on the shelf. 19, yes, we almost got 40,000. That's good money for wool. Looks like the sunflowers up here are looking great too. They'll be 1 day behind or 1 month. But we're gonna have plenty to do in 1 month. And we will be running at, that's the downside of a corn header, although we probably could purchase the sunflower header. Maybe we should do that. We could run a little bit faster with a sunflower header. We're going to want a trailer for it. Alright, it looks like the sunflowers are ready, canola's ready. All 3 of those fields are ready. So what we could do is we could lease a sunflower header, but we could maybe even lease another harvester so we could do more than 1 field at once. We'll go with this one so it's a little skinnier than the... I was going to go with the case. But yeah, let's just lease this. How much is that going to cost? 26,000. We'll lease that. We'll lease the header. And then we also need the trailer for it. I think it should hook on the back of this. This is insane for this map. But I think it's going to save us so much time. And then the speed too. This way we'll run the sunflower header on the, well, obviously the sunflower fields, but then we can run our regular harvester on our canola. It's gonna be nuts. Well, that one snapped as well. So yeah, this should hook up back here. Excellent. We just gotta be extra careful. Let's get our hazards on and our beacons. Be extra careful here. That is insane. We're on the back side here. I think it made more sense to come on this way. It's the other way. This is going to be insane. So eager to try it though. I think we'll get the headland started. And then we'll put it off on a worker and I'll get the canola one going. This is crazy. I think we made the right call here doing this. We definitely have the money and we just lease it anyway. Let's fire her up. And see how this goes. And again, we can crank out a faster speed than what we would get with the corn header. Probably almost, time I go around the headland and then set it off on a worker, he'll probably be dang near finished time I get the headland done on the canola field. It's interesting, this harvester with all the horsepower is still struggling going up that hill. Couldn't believe it. So our little harvesters actually weren't that bad then if this thing is struggling. What I think I'm gonna do, I was really debating about this because it's, oh, that was such a nice working with to do that. But to burn a lot of our cash that we're getting to hold this over into the next day is gonna burn a hole in our pocket. Like, it'll literally be like what we would make for the field if we hold another day. So we're gonna have to return this harvester. We'll use the corn header on the other sunflower field. And then, yeah, that'll be the last field we harvest. Canola is gonna deliver in December. So that'll be after our eggs in November, barley in January, and then sunflowers in March. Actually, next month we do have to do the soybeans. So let's get those loaded up. July. Actually, we'll wait just in case the location changes. Sometimes that does happen. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and return this equipment. It was very useful. Got a lot done real quickly. We could probably also set off a worker while we deliver our soybeans too. Okay, so I think that is good for this month. We'll take a nap, and then we'll get on with it. We'll get this started. We'll do a lap, and then we'll put it off on a worker. Because we got to take care of those soybeans. The corn header is a little slower, so that's another downside with this. But it's such a small field that it's really not going to take that long. Alright, we'll set the worker off here. And we can tidy up what they don't get. And we'll take care of the soybeans. They are going to be going to Railroad North. Price is decreasing already. I don't think we're going to get as much sunflowers as I thought we were going to get. This load should be worth quite a lot. Probably would have been awesome to do like all the fields and soybeans that we get. I guess we did 2 of them, didn't we? We would have did all of them. Look at that, 82,301. That's nuts. All right, we'll get back to the farm and see how our worker is doing on that sunflower field. Oh, looks like they had trouble. They didn't get too far. I should have took a little bit more off the edge there. Yeah, they looks like he went down once, came back, and that was the end of that. Again, once 25 comes out, this shouldn't be an issue anymore. Because the workers are going to be that much better. But until then, we'll have to pick up the slack. We did lose a little bit of yield there because it's raining. It's been a while since it's rained. Should clean our equipment off. We definitely need a good downpour here. Actually, I'm going to let this harvester sit outside, I think. I think it cleans it up, but I could be wrong. It looks like these are starting to get a little bit cleaner. Maybe you have to actually be in the tractor. We'll find out. How's our capacity looking on our silo? Filling right back up. Be quite a big amount of sunflowers there. I think our wagon holds, what was it, 40,000? Have to keep that in mind. 40. Yeah, we can easily get all that on there, the canola and the sunflowers. So what we'll do is we'll advance one day, we'll get the skid steer, top up the chickens, and then I think we're just gonna power run through the rest of our sales here. So we had the last scoop for the chickens before we sell them. They've been very good to us as one of the earliest things we purchased. After we got our field, I believe we did one field and then we got the chickens. It's been so long now, it's hard to remember. So yeah, alright. So we're going to be selling the rest of this barley. It is about 18,000 worth, that's crazy. We were definitely set up, that's for sure. Get everything all shut up here. Should be good to go there. Doesn't look like this is going to get cleaned up as good as I thought it would. Okay. So we are going to move on to... should be November. We'll take care of the eggs, sell the chickens, and then we'll hit up the canola and we'll finalize with the barley. And that looks like it'll be the end of the series at that time. Alright, chickens. It's good having you. It is November. Take care. I'm gonna say goodbye. 30 chickens. Should be able to sell them all in one go. Yes, we can. Or wait. Yes, we can. $600. Yeah, they're not worth that much, but it definitely helped us. Another burden off the table. That's the thing when you're doing a playthrough, you start to get so many irons in the fire you don't remember a lot. Like, am I supposed to do this, that? That's why that time-saving stock check mod. So I can check the best time to sell our grains and such is such a helpful thing. Otherwise you forget sometimes. Alright, the last 2 pallets of the series. In we go. Those probably should go to... well, they could be going to, if I had to guess. We got a 50-50 chance. It's either Max Watcher or it's going to be the farmer's market. And I'm going to guess that it's going to be Max Watcher. We'll see if I'm right. Little fun game here before we end the series. Max Watcher. I was right. Guess that I do like that stop because it's quick and easy. Don't have to try to squeeze through some pylons to get to the farmer's market. Although with just the truck it ain't so bad. We made it to 500,000. Probably easily would have got close to, well, probably 700,000 or almost. I want to say we'd be starting to push 1 million at some point, but probably a few more years. Okay, should we do the honors and shut the gate since we won't be coming back here? We'll see you guys. Enjoy the weddings and whatever else doings you have here. Like so. That truck's been good to us. And now it's gonna take a nap. Alright, December 1st up on the list is our canola. That'll be going up to the railroad north. And most likely we'll be taking the barley up there too. Yeah, this auger's not even on. It's like you can run them without turning them on. Which is kind of interesting. But I suppose they had to do that so people wouldn't understand what's going on. Okay, that should be all of it. Looks like it. Up to the Railroad North we go. $22,716. All right, off to January we go. We do have to use the smaller trailer with the barley just so we can fit under the spout. I will use the higher powered tractor though. Should go a little bit faster as we're wrapping up here. Barley 18,000. Drain that silo. Alright, she's full. So what we're going to do is back it down to the auger. And it should fill up that other wagon. We'll get it in one decent go here instead of having to make 2 trips. Make sure we're on the back door. Back, there we go. It should work out all right. Excellent. Transfer station is a go. There we go. Ooh, wait a minute. I think our trailer moved on us. There we go, just a little bit more. Excellent. Barley away. And now we just got one more delivery. $20,741. All right, off to be February, right? Or no, we know March. Yeah, we're gonna be in March. So we'll see you in March to get the last load of the series. All right, final load here, getting loaded. Sunflowers, these will be going to the oil mill. Surreal, our last delivery for the series. It's been very good to us. We expanded quite a bit, did a lot of landscaping, and it's quite the sight to see. Oil mill in sight. Quite the load here for you guys. I wonder if, I can't remember how much this production holds, but I suppose it's possible that they could fill up and then we can't deliver it all. I hope I just didn't jinx ourselves. And we're good. 77,236. That is insane. So now we have a total of 632,499. That's without selling any of the equipment or any of that stuff. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching the successful series Newlands. It's been fun. I think what I'm going to do here is do like a little before and after to wrap up. And just kind of a little thanks to everyone that stuck through the whole thing.